Hello, welcome children to our fourth lesson, environmental balance. Last time what we have studied, let's revise it. Children, we have already studied about the environment. We have seen this picture. In this picture what we can see? Some human beings we can see, birds we can see, fishes we can see, frogs we can see. So those are all different kinds of animals we can see. Human beings, aerial animals, amphibians, aquatic, and with that some non-living things also we can see, like water, plants, stones, sky is there. All these are included in the environment. What is environment? Environment is nothing but our surrounding. This is our riverside picture where we see all these things what already I have told you. Then various plants, various animals can be seen in the particular area. See, in the desert area what we can see? Sandy land. Temperature is hot. Due to the hot temperature we can see the animals like camels, and none any other animals live in the desert. Only camel can survive. So in that particular region like desert, animals like camel and plants like cactus are surviving in those regions. Then we also have studied that the variety of the living things belong to a particular area is called the biodiversity of that place. Let's see again about the environment. What is environment? Again I am telling you, the surrounding and the condition in those surroundings, like climate and all those things, which affect the life of the organisms living in that surrounding, living in that environment, together known as their environment. It includes many components such as sunlight, air, water, soil, plants and animals, etc. Living and non-living things are dependent on each other in that particular area, in that particular region, in that environment. All the livings and non-living things living together, they are totally depend on each other. There is a lot of give and take or interactions between them. Environmental science studies this interaction. Now let's study the interaction between them. See, here in the picture we can see a worm. In the first picture, worm is eating grass or plants. Okay, and these plants, with the help of sun, they have made their own food. Now these grasses, these plants are eaten by the worms. Again these worms are eaten by the grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by the sparrow. This is the picture. You can see that they are depending on each other. Thus, plants, worm, grasshopper, bird, this is the food for the next one. That is why we say that they form a chain. Such a chain is called a food chain. Children, there are several links in this chain. If the links were to separate from each other, could they be called a chain? No. Even though each link is a complete object, it is joined to the links before and after it. If any link comes loose, the chain is broken. Now, again in the next picture, you can see another food chain. In the first picture, you see that deer is eating plants. Plants are eaten by the deer. Deer is a herbivorous animal, and this deer is eaten by the carnivorous animal like tiger. In the same manner, in nature there are many food chains. If one of the links in a chain is lost from the chain will be not completed. Look the second picture. It shows another food chain. You have to guess the missing link in it. Look at the first and the third pictures. Think of the connection between them and complete the chain. Now see the picture in which we find that one living thing can be a part of a number of food chains that gives rise to a food web in nature, and that is a food web. See the picture. In one of the picture, in that you can see deer can be eaten by fox. Fox also eat rabbit. This rabbit can be eaten by lion. Rabbits are eating grass, fruits, vegetables. In this way, the food webs form. Here we can see the picture of a plant. Every living thing gets its food from the environment. Many animals in the environment eat only plants. Other animals eat the animals that live on plants. But plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight, using water and the carbon dioxide from the air. It means that plants are the main support of every food chain. See, the roots of the plants absorbing water from the soil. It gives out oxygen, takes carbon dioxide, and with the help of sunlight, it produces its own food. Now, environmental balance. There are many food chains in our environment. Because of these food chains, every living thing gets the food it needs and therefore continues to live. Here see the chart. With the help of sun, plants prepare their own food. Plants are eaten by herbivorous animals. Then herbivorous animals are eaten by carnivorous animals. When these herbivorous animals, carnivorous animals dies, plants, all these buried under the soil. In the soil, microorganisms decomposes it and it convert into nutrients. These nutrients is used by the plants again. In this way, plants are again eaten by herbivorous, then by carnivorous. Again, when they die, they buried under the soil, and again the microorganisms decompose it and it turns into nutrients. Again, the plants use it. In this way, environmental balance is performed. Now, see the another cycle, that is water cycle. Water from the seas, oceans is evaporated by the sun and it turns into clouds. These clouds becomes heavy with the droplets of water, that the condensation takes place and the rainfall takes place. Again, this rainfall, the water from through the rainfall accumulates into the seas and oceans and in other sources on the land. So children, when the various cycles in the environment goes on without interruption, environmental balance gets maintained. So children, what we have studied into this lesson, let's revise it. First point, there are innumerable types of living things on the earth. Second, there is an interaction between living and non-living things in the environment. Third, different kinds of animals, plants and microorganisms are found in different regions of the earth. The water cycle, various other cycles and food chains in nature help to maintain the balance in the environment. This balance has been maintained for thousands of years. So children, we have studied environmental balance. This full lesson is completed. Now for the question answer we will meet in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe and study online. Thank you.